Hey guys, and welcome to my new video on the new best method to solve the 3x3 cube. And the reason this is the best method and better than CPOP is it takes out everything bad from the CPOP method and just improves on it. So, this method, it's really simple. All you need to do is learn one algorithm and one thing in the cross. So, all you have to do, instead of doing a normal CPOP cross, and for this we'll just use white cross, so you have a cross pieces here, 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 and here. So a normal CPOP solver, what they would do is align this so everything is solved relative to each other, and then just align the cross. But in this method, we do something different. So these two pieces are in the opposite slots, and these two are also opposite relative to each other. So what you do instead is you align two of them so that they're aligned with their own cross color, and the last two, they go in opposite to the color that they're supposed to go into. So this piece is supposed to be here, and this is supposed to be there, so they're swapped. And this is what you want in this new method. So, the reason we do this is it's better to do when you have a hard scramble, because you can look further into your solve, and that just makes you faster. And the best thing about this method is it's completely optional. If you have a really easy cross, you don't even need to do it. But if you have a hard cross, which you will most of the time, this is a lot better to do. So, the next step is just to do your normal CPOP solve. And this is just normal CPOP. And this is why this method is so simple to learn. It's just normal CPOP and then two extra things. And now, the final thing, you see here we have an impossible PLL to solve, but you have to realize that this edge is swapped with this edge, and what that allows you to do is learn one algorithm, one simple algorithm. All you have to do is do M2, U2, M2, and this pretty much orients two of the edges. It swaps two of the edges on the top layer, and it swaps the two that were unsolved from the cross in the bottom layer. So, the best thing about this method, and this is where it shines, is you get to choose between two different PLLs. And the reason this is so good, if you just have a bad PLL, for some people that just ruins the solve. And with this new method, you won't have that. So, the one thing you have to know is the recognition for what PLL you're going to get after the M2 U2 M2, so you can look ahead into your final PLL. So for this case, we have what looks like an R perm with the headlights and this misoriented edge. So if we just do M2 U2 M2 from this, we just get a G perm, and you can see the G perm here. And pretty much what you want to know is, instead of doing it like this, we do a U, and then we do M2, U2, M2, and then we have the JB perm, which is a lot better than having a G perm. And that's why this method is so good. You choose your PLLs, and you can look further into your solve. So now let's just do some practice solve to show you what I really mean, and to show you that this method is faster. So, we've got our cube scrambled up. Now let's just do inspection. Okay, right. So this looks like a decent scramble. Now let's start. Okay, inspection first, I forgot. And now I got a 12.64, so now let's just do another random scramble, just like this. And now we have another random scramble, and I'll show you why this method just works a lot better. So, let's just do inspection again. And just like that, the cube was solved. We got a 10.95 second solve. And I average like 10 seconds. So having a 12 with the normal cross is bad for me, and now with 10.95, that is closer to what I averaged, and that was not an easy scramble to do. And that just shows you why this method is better, because it's just more efficient, and that's why it's better. And also, with the M2U to M2, if you do 4x4, if you ignore these two pieces, this is just looks like a PLL parity case on 4x4, which you would solve like this. So if you do 4x4 already, you will already know some of these angles that you have to learn to solve this case. And if you know 4x4, then this will help you in 3x3. But also, if you use this method in 3x3, you will also learn more about 4x4. And that's why this is so good as well, because you learn more about other cubes, and when you do other puzzles, you'll know more about how to be quicker with them. And that's why this method is so good. So thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and yeah, thanks for watching. April Fools.